being a soldier, a colonel in the army finally, was there any moment in the 5 wars that you have been in that you feared for your life?
Yes, there were many times that I feared for my life. There were many times that I feared for my life. More you grow older, suddenly you realize that when you have children and you have a wife at home, and suddenly you have a home, suddenly you have some possession, and suddenly you are tighter to them. My last how to say it, job in the army was that I was second in charge for the border, you know, which becomes the good fence, you know, between South Lebanon and Israel. The fence which and the strip which was needed in that time and is needed today to avoid terrorists to come very near to Jewish settlements. It kept them 10, 15 miles from the border, and it was for me something very new, because suddenly I found myself with speaking with Christians, and I think that one of my first jobs there was that I received order to help the Christian which come from America to raise a radio station, which they call it Voice of Hope. Suddenly I began to ask myself, what are these Christian people? Why they come so far from America and they give their money and they give their time to raise a radio station and to preach the people and to about God and to give them a feeling that they are not alone, that there are people in other parts of the world which they care about them, which they want to help, which they want that they will live peacefully, which they want that they will know God, they will serve God in a proper way. And then he told me, but we can go to a prayer meeting. I told him, what is a prayer meeting? Then he told me, you can see how people pray. I told him, it is exciting, it is something special. He told me, I think so, that it is something very special. So I told him, okay, my curiosity, you know, raised in my inside, and I told him, okay. I didn't put much attention to their prayers. I put attention to their behavior much more, because I didn't give honor to God in that time. I didn't honor, so I didn't close my eyes, or I didn't. I just watched from curiosity, and I looked to these young people, and I thought to myself, they are not usual people. They are not the people which they come to visit a synagogue or to come to join a synagogue. This is something different. It was that I watched something which as usual, I cannot find in my life. It's something which is quite different from my usual life of doing war, you know, yeah. Being a soldier in the army. I think that I felt a kind of sympathy, you know. I felt a kind of that my spirit is cooperating, but it was only the beginning, you know. But now I understand that it was God's will, that I will leave the army in a due time, in His time. This was the time, because I was given a car, and I went to, in that time I went to say goodbye to Sinai. I was 12 years in Sinai, so I told myself I want to go once more to visit there, and after that I will look for a job. I remember that I traveled with my Renault 4, which is a small car, this straight from Tel Aviv to Sinai. It was around 1 o'clock. It was very hot outside. I saw a blonde guy now walking with 2 jerrycans, walking alone. I stopped my car and I asked him to come in.
Nou ja, ik keek zo naar binnen en die man zei, joh, komt er maar bij. En ik zag het gelijk wel, dat is een hoge Piet van het Israëlische leger.
Hij was in uniform?
Hij was in uniform en hij had aan beide kanten had hij ook die sterren. En ik kan me nog goed herinneren dat ik me afvroeg, ja, zo van binnen, zo, van wat heeft de Heer hiermee voor? En ik moet maar gelijk vertellen over de Heer Jezus voordat ik verlegen word. Want ik voelde me eigenlijk natuurlijk, nou ja, best wel een kleine jongen voor zo'n grote man. En ik was eigenlijk verrast dat hij mij meenam.
And he invited me for a cup of tea. And I answered, yes, I'm going to take a cup of tea, but I'm going to stay only for 5 minutes, no more. And of course that these 5 minutes, they were very much prolonged to 3 weeks. And the reason was that suddenly I saw very strange things which happened in this hut that invited me there to give me a cup of tea. And somebody came in and asked for some water, so he gave all the water that he had in 1 jerrycan. After he took the water to prepare the tea for us. And I don't remember exactly, but it was 2 hours, 3 hours after that, or that another man also come to ask for water, and he gave the water which was in the 2nd jerrycan. And I don't remember that it was water left except to drink a few cups for the night, something that he left aside. And beside this, the last event, which impressed me, was giving away the food, all the food that he had there. Not that he gave one sardine box or he gave some slice of bread. He told, please, you can take this.
Jongeren kwamen, jongeren gingen. En de ene die kwam wat groente halen, de andere kwam water drinken. En dat viel hem opeens op. Dat wist ik niet eens. Maar ik weet wel dat hij 's avonds gedurende de Bijbelstudie opeens ook bleef zitten. Hij kwam opzoeken. En ik was in het midden van een Bijbelstudie. En we gingen gewoon verder. En na die Bijbelstudie pakte ik de gitaar en ging zingen over Jeruzalem van goud. En opeens vanuit de hoek van die hut nam hij zijn mondharmonica en begon mee te spelen. Die avond ben ik nooit vergeten. Die nacht ben ik nooit vergeten.
There was something in Johan, something which attracted me like a magnet. That I told myself, I never enjoyed such a fellowship. I never enjoyed such a. Always I had to pretend to be like this or to be like this or to change my behavior. With Johan, everything was natural. He all the time was laughing and clapping his hands or just giving me, you know, a strike, you know, like a friendly strike, and you could see that he's not doing a performance in this art. He's not just trying to impress me.
En toen hij die nacht om 11 uur begon te spreken over zijn leven tot 4 uur in de morgen, ik voelde me zo klein, ik voelde me zo onervaren. Ik denk, wat kan ik die man nu meegeven? En steeds weer kwam er één naam, Yeshua HaMashiach. De Heer Jezus, Israël, de Heer Jezus. En die naam vergat hij niet later.
My final conclusion was that I was really jealous about the behavior of Johan, and I wanted that the same Savior which brought Johan to this behavior, the same Johan which changed the mind of Johan and brought him to new option, new conclusion, new mind, new attitude. I wanted also to really to receive this Messiah, this Savior, as my personal Savior.